Well, Arizona gets the number one spot last week in the resume ranking, and then they lose 2 games. So now Duke moves up to number 1, Michigan now number 2. There's a lot of information on this sheet. This is their movement from last week. This is the team and where they are ranked right now, their record, quality wins, and the games they have upcoming this week. We may see number 1 versus number 2 on Saturday in a neutral site game in Washington, D.C. versus probably in the AP it's going to be number 1 Michigan, and Duke could be number 2 as long as the AP pollsters think that their win over Clemson was better than Connecticut's win, because Connecticut is currently number 3. All right, but I think Duke and Michigan is going to be an exciting matchup nonetheless. Michigan has Purdue before that on the road, as you can see right here. Michigan is 4-1, one of only 2 one-loss teams left in the nation. The other team that has a better record than Michigan and St. Louis is Miami of Ohio. They are still undefeated. Okay, number 1 is Duke. They are 23-2. They are ahead of Michigan because they have more quality wins, 9 of them. And I love these wins because it determines whether you can win versus 6 of these teams in a row in the NCAA tournament to win it all. Duke is number 1, Michigan right there behind them. Ohio State losing last night to Virginia really hurt Michigan because Michigan has beaten them twice. They are not a quality win now. And same for Indiana today. Michigan beat Indiana once and they lost to Illinois. So Michigan sits at 2, but look at the games they have this week. They could move into the number 1 spot in the resume ranking if they beat Purdue on the road and then beat Duke, the number 1 team in this resume ranking, in the neutral site. Arizona slips to number 3, still a 1 seed. The top 4 teams are 1 seeds. 5 through 8 are 2 seeds. Arizona, they beat the likes of Florida, UCLA, at Connecticut, Alabama, San Diego State, at UCF, at BYU. Yes, the circle means a road game or a road victory. Purdue jumps up 4 spots from last week in this ranking to number 4 to be a 1 seed, 21-4. They beat Alabama on the road. Akron, who is a good team on this list, that is. Okay. Texas Tech is a good win for Purdue. At Wisconsin, Iowa, at USC, Nebraska, and at Iowa. Gonzaga's number 5 at 25-2 with the 6 quality wins. Vanderbilt moves up 4 spots to number 6 in this ranking, 21-4. Number 7 is Connecticut, and their movement over there is a question mark because I forgot them last week. I will be totally honest. They should have been number 6 right behind Gonzaga. Vanderbilt leaps them this week. They're still 24-2, though. Only the 5 quality wins. Florida, huge jump from 18 to number 8 in this ranking, 19-6, but look at the wins. Miami, Georgia, Tennessee, at Vanderbilt, Alabama, Texas A&M, at Georgia, Kentucky. Maybe Texas A&M and Georgia will not be good wins in the future and they'll slip back down, but we have to wait and see. All right, let's move on up here, shall we? And let's not forget who people are playing either, because that will determine. Look at number 9, Iowa State, 22-3, the wins they have. But look at who they get to play. Houston and at BYU. They could strengthen their resume big time. Look at Houston at number 10. They are 23-2. They have at Iowa State, so they could beat the team ahead of them. And they could beat Arizona, the number 3 team, to give them their 3rd loss. Kansas is number 11, 19-6. Illinois, 21-5, is number 12. Michigan State falls to a 4 seed, 20-5. Nebraska, 22-3. Virginia, 22-3 as well. They have the more road games than Nebraska, but I think Nebraska has the I think the resume formula said Nebraska had the better overall wins. They're at Iowa, and they have Penn State. All right. Virginia, we already stated. St. Louis, the first of the non-Power 4 teams other than Connecticut. St. Louis is number 16, 24-1, the other one-loss team that I was talking about besides Michigan. They have beaten Santa Clara, and they won at VCU. They play VCU at home again this week. Miami of Ohio, the undefeated team, is a 5 seed right now, 25-0. Their only good win is Akron. Now, why is Akron holding up all these teams? Because Akron has only lost 2 good teams, and then Murray State. But, they only have 5 losses, so that's a darn good opponent, darn good quality win for Miami of Ohio. Their only one. And the resume ranking and myself deliberate what's better, having 7 losses with 7 quality wins or 0 losses with only 1 quality win. That's a line of delineation here between Miami of Ohio and Alabama, who is number 18. They're 18-7, and as I said, 7 quality wins. St. John's on the road. Illinois, Clemson, Yale, Kentucky, Missouri, and Texas A&M. North Carolina's number 19. They dropped 6 spots to they are 20-5. I don't think they lost, but they lost quality wins. The people they beat lost. Number 20 is Utah State, the first time they've been in this ranking for a long time at least. They are now 5 seed, 23, or actually that should be 22-3, I believe. VCU, San Diego State, and at New Mexico. And you see their easy schedule coming up. Let's move on up, show the rest of them, shall we? Up 1 spot from last week is Tennessee at number 21, 18-7, 5 quality wins. Number 22 is Texas Tech, 19-6. Number 23 is Louisville, 19-6. 24 is BYU, because BYU has the head-to-head over Clemson. And Clemson is number 25 with the 4 quality wins and 6 losses. Arkansas, also 19-6. So a group of teams here with 6 losses and 4 quality wins. And then there's Yale out of the Ivy League, 20-4 with 2 quality wins. And then Stephen F. Austin is going to be a 7 seed, 23-3. And they have that win versus McNeese State. And then not ranked last week in this top 32, but now is surging, Wisconsin. 18-7. They beat UCLA. They won at Michigan. Michigan's only loss. They beat Illinois on the road. And then they beat a top 10 Michigan State team as well. 30 is St. John's, sticking around there. Not losing much lately. They have the wins at Nova, and they just beat Connecticut. That bolstered them. That moved them up only the 1 spot, though. They need to stack more wins. It doesn't look like it's going to be available this week. Number 31 is Miami of Florida out of the ACC, 20-5. North Carolina and at NC State. And number 32 is UNC Wilmington, another non-Power 4 team getting in this top 32. They are 22-4, and they beat Navy. So there you go, the resume ranking. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. What games are you excited about the most this week? The Big 12 is insane. Where is BYU? They have Arizona on the road and Iowa State at home. They could shake some things up. We got Duke, Michigan on Saturday. I can't wait. Go Blue. Have a great day, everybody.